All right, guys, this is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, sitting here with Marvizan and Mike Molyneux. All right, so this defense. A lot of talk around the defense through the first 3 weeks of the Patriots season. Obviously, now 3-0. They look great. People are excited about them. A lot of talks. Oh, is this the 0-4 defense? Well, no, let's pump the brakes real quick. The opponents haven't been great. Let's be honest. The Steelers' offense ranked right now 27th. That's without Big Ben for a lot of the time now. Dolphins, horrific. Ranked 32nd in the league. The Dolphins, I actually gasped when I saw these points per game. The Dolphins have scored 5.3 points per game so far. And then the Jets ranked 30th in the league. So, guys, that kind of begs the question, have we seen anything from the opponents that could really give us a good case to say that this Patriots defense is very legit? Or is a lot of their success right now based off of the lack of competition that they've played? Because again, 27, 32nd, and 30th, these offenses that they faced have sucked. Mike, we'll start with you.
I mean, let's call it what it is. This Patriots defenses look very damn good. Very damn good. Yes, those teams have sucked. I think we all can be in agreement with that. Those teams are probably in agreement with us as well. They know they suck, especially the Miami Dolphins with the stuff going on
The
over there.
Dolphins know they suck. Those poor guys.
Yeah, those teams suck. Their offenses suck. But at the same time, the Patriots defense has looked pretty damn dominant in terms of what they're doing up front, putting pressure on the quarterback, racking up sacks. Those guys in the secondary. I think the stat is Devin McCourty has 3 interceptions in 3 straight games. They've looked great all around, but they need to be tested. They definitely need to be tested. I think one test that's really going to come up is when they finally get a chance to face a high-powered offense, a dynamic offense, and that comes when they face the Baltimore Ravens. Getting a chance to go up against Lamar Jackson, what he's been doing with that team, that's going to be a test for them. I don't see any other team really testing this defense. After the Jets game, which you just won, you face the Bills, Redskins, Giants, Jets again, then the Browns. Maybe if the Browns start to come around a little bit, you maybe have to go up with Baker Mayfield and Landry and Odell Beckham Jr. Maybe, possibly, but who knows with that team. That Ravens game when you go up against Lamar Jackson is really going to tell me about this defense, because those mobile quarterbacks, that's an area where the Patriots have struggled with sometimes in the past couple of seasons. Let's see what they do against him. But this defense is one to be reckoned with. I believe so.
Yeah, and you brought up the Ravens, and they don't play the Ravens for quite a while. Just looking
Yeah,
at the schedule, they got the Bills next week,
remember?
they got the Redskins after, they got the Giants, and they got the Jets again.
Yeah. So the defense is probably going to look good in all those games, and that's not to take away from how good they are, but they just going up against some sucky talent. That's just what it is.
Yeah, the schedule. I get annoyed when people bring up the Patriots schedule a lot as a
It's
reason why
cake.
they're playing so well.
It's cake. The schedule's cake.
Undefeated,
It's
Watch your mouth.
bad, man. This schedule's
undefeated.
bad. All right, Mark, before we jump over to you, guys, like usual, the Patriots Roundtable is powered by BetOnline.ag. The football season is back, and now you can get into the game with our exclusive sports betting partners, BetOnline.ag. Sign up today to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit and make your bets on your favorite professional or college team. Every spread, every total, every winner or loser, straight bet, parlay, or tease your way through the season. Will Mahomes throw for 56 touchdowns? Can the Pats go undefeated? Bet on all of this with the fastest odds updates and payouts with our new sportsbook partners, betonline.ag. Head over to betonline.ag and use your mobile device to join today and use promo code CLNS50 to receive your 50% welcome bonus. Pretty damn good deal. Get into all the action today with betonline.ag, your online sports book experts. All right, Marv, what do you think? Defense, are they legit, or can we not say that yet with their crap opponents that they've played so far?
This defense is legit. Was this not the same defense as last year that stopped the Los Angeles Rams and held them to 3 points? Is this not the defense that has yet to let a touchdown go through them? I mean, last week Jets scored twice, but it wasn't the defense's fault. That was the Patriots shot themselves in the foot with that. This defense is legit. All they've done, you can make the argument from the team last year, all they've done is add more pieces. Yes, you lose Trey Flowers, but then you bring in a Michael Bennett, you bring in a Jamie Collins who has been playing out of his mind right
Absolutely.
now. And Jamie Collins, he's going to be a guy when you do face, a high-powered team like the Baltimore Ravens, where his skill set's going to be needed with a dual threat like a Lamar Jackson. So I think the Patriots have been great, and they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to beat the hell out of these teams right now. They're supposed to be blowing everybody out. That's what good teams do. They show their dominance, and so we shouldn't take away from the Patriots defense at all just because they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to blow out team. They're supposed to get sacks. They're supposed to get interception against bad team. Pad your stats, individual players. McCourty has 3 interceptions right now. When's the last time we said something like that in 3 games? So as of right now, they're doing what they're supposed to do because they're facing who they have to face.
Yeah, the Patriots defense, by the way, I forgot to mention, is ranked first with 5.7 points per game allowed. Yeah,
Beautiful.
I mean, look, this team and we talked about this a lot heading into the season. The defense was shaping up to be really solid because you look all around the roster and they were deep at every position and they looked very solid. And yeah, they definitely look better than they were last year. These three opponents suck, though. I think they're going to be a very solid defense. I think they're a strong defense, and I love what I've seen from them so far. But I want to see them do a little bit more, even maybe against the Bills this week. The Bills are 3-0, right? So maybe even against the Bills. The Bills, I don't think so, but there are some people who are like, "Oh, the Bills might be a playoff team. Let's pump the brakes there for
I
a bit."
mean, the AFC, if you look at the AFC, until not to get off topic, but if you look at the AFC, a lot of the major teams have gone down. Pittsburgh doesn't look like a playoff team. The Browns right now, like I've been saying, does not look like a playoff team. Why can't the Bills sneak in there?
I I just have no faith in the Bills. The Bills,
They could
the
be at the
Bills.
top of the division after next weekend. After
Yeah,
this,
no, you're right. You're right. So maybe the Bills will squeak in. But just back focusing on the defense, I think they're going to be very good. I think they're very strong and solid at every single position. I think they have the potential to be one of the greatest Patriots defenses of this dynasty, at least on paper. But I want to see them play at least a team that has some semblance of offensive prowess. Again, the Dolphins, the Jets, and the Steelers. Granted, the Steelers did have Big Ben, but I would like to see a little bit more before I can substantially say that this defense is a defense that can play with the big boys, play with the best of them. I mean, they're going to have Kansas City and they're going to have Baltimore, so those are two legitimate tests. After I see those games and after they do what I assume they're going to do and play excellent, play super well, then yeah, I'll say this defense is great. But for right now, I'm going to pump the brakes just a little bit. Just a little bit.